The FA Cup journey continues as tonight we take on Middlesbrough in the 5th round. Yes guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today this is the matchday preview for tonight's game in the 5th round of the FA Cup, as tonight we take on Chris Wilder's Middlesbrough at the Riverside Stadium. Make sure to smash the like, subscribe. So let's get into this preview. Alright, so let's have a look at the form coming into tonight's game up at Middlesbrough. So let's start with Spurs, and we have a win, loss, loss, and a win. So we've got 3 losses and 3 wins in our last 6. And obviously one of them wins was in the FA Cup in the last round against Brighton, where we won 3-1. Obviously our last game was a 4-0 away win against Leeds United at Ellen Road. A very convincing performance by Spurs in that game. So this is Middlesbrough coming into the game. So Borough have a loss, win, draw, and a draw. Obviously, I know the Man United game, Borough won, but 90 minutes it was a draw. So I'm counting that as a draw as it in 90 minutes, if you get what I mean. So only 2 wins in the last 6 games for Borough in 90 minutes. And those were 2 championship games at home against Derby and against West Brom. So yeah, obviously, and Barnsley, and Borough, their 2 defeats were away from home against Bristol City and Saturday's defeat at Oakwell against Barnsley. So can Borough win at home tonight? Because they've won they beat Derby at home and they beat West Brom at home. So can they beat Spurs tonight? Who knows, but yeah. Alright then, so what is my score prediction for tonight's game at the Riverside between Middlesbrough and Tottenham in the 5th round of the 150th anniversary of the FA Cup? It should be a decent game. Obviously Middlesbrough, you know, they play in the Championship. They're currently 8th place in the Championship. They are 2 points behind Luton Town in 6th place. Obviously, you know, the Championship, you know, 2 teams automatically go up, and obviously 4 teams play in the playoffs. And obviously Borough, you know, they have played 33 games this season in the Championship. They've won 15, drawn 7, and they have lost 11 games. So they've won a lot, they've drawn a lot, and they've lost a lot. Obviously, they've won 15 this season, which is quite good for them. Obviously, they've had 2 managers this season. They had, obviously, Neil Warnock, and then, obviously, he left after, I think after they lost to West Brom, or, like, West Brom away, I can't remember. And then, also, they brought in Chris Wilder, and, yeah. So, and, obviously, Wilder in the last 6 games, 2 wins in the last 6 in 90 minutes. There probably will be a few changes for Spurs tonight, obviously, after the win against Leeds. Probably Galina will play, Bergwijn, Mora. I don't really know, to be honest, but yeah. My prediction, to be fair, team news is out in around 12 minutes. So we should see what the team is in about 12 minutes' time. So, yeah, and anyway, my prediction, I'm going to say Middlesbrough 1, Spurs 3. Borough, they're 50-50 at defending. I have seen Borough on Sky a bit this season, and they seem to do decent defensively. But, you know, we're a Premier League side. If we can beat Man City, I think we should be beating Borough, I have to be honest. So, yeah, anyway, 3-1 Tottenham is my prediction. Right, well, let's have a look at the players to look out for. So, for any Borough fans watching this video, I think these are the players you need to look out for after our 4-0 win against Leeds on the weekend in the Premier League. I'm going to start defensively. 2 players who had an absolute fantastic performance at Ellen Road were Christian Romero and man of the match for me, Matt Doherty. Those 2 were absolutely brilliant on Saturday against Leeds. Every time Leeds came forward, and this is about Romero, by the way, I'm talking about, it was just there. Doherty made some brilliant runs down the right-hand side, and that's what Emerson should be doing, going down the right-hand side, and then we can get crosses into the box and create more opportunities. So that's what we did against Leeds, and Emerson, I hope you do that. I hope you do. And also, I think on the left, I think Sessegnon did really well as well. Attacking wise, it's going to be Kulusevski, Son and Kane. Those three, KSS, were just unbelievable. Then those three are just really good together. But, they probably won't be alongside each other because, there'll probably be a few changes. But yeah. Anyway, so this is Borough. So obviously they lost 3-2 to Barnsley on the weekend in the Championship. Obviously a disappointing loss for Middlesbrough. But I think one player to keep an eye on, I am going to say Patrick McNair, or Paddy McNair, whatever you want to call it. I think he did alright. Obviously, well, I'm just looking at the stats, to be honest. So he got a rating of 7 in their loss to Barnsley. Looking at our stats now, played the full game. Defensive stats, did alright. 7 out of 7 aerial duels won, which is 100%. 3 out of 4 ground duels won, which is 75%. 8 recoveries, so literally he did alright, to be fair. And attacking wise, I am going to say Slovenian striker Andres Spora. Obviously, Andres Spora, he is on loan from Sporting. He's played 27 games this season in the Championship for Middlesbrough, 8 goals and 2 assists as a centre forward. He can play striker as well. So yeah, he did alright, to be fair. And obviously, for Sporting, 38 appearances, 11 goals for Braga, where he was on loan from January to June. 21 appearances, 3 goals for Braga, and seems to be smashing it at Borough. So yeah. Alright then, so it is now time for my predictive lineup to take on Middlesbrough tonight in the 5th round in the FA Cup. Well, team news should be coming in around, probably in around 8 minutes. So yeah. Anyway, so in goal, I am going to go with Pierluigi Gallini. Obviously, it was Lloris, who I think played against Morecambe in the last round. No, sorry, Lloris played against Brighton in the last round. But obviously, Gallini, he wasn't on the bench on Saturday, so he's probably been rested for this game. So I think Gallini in goal tonight. I know Gallini isn't really the best, but hopefully he does well. So yeah, Gallini in goal. Back 3 of Joe Rodon, Eric Dyer and Ben Davies. I won't be surprised, if I have to be honest, if the team is quite strong, because this is the only competition Tottenham are left in. We're out of Europe. We're out of Europe. We're not in the Carabao Cup, so this is the only competition we're in. So yeah, I won't be surprised if we take this competition quite seriously, and obviously I won't be surprised if we play a strong team. Anyway, so back 3 of Rodon, Dyer and Davies. Also, I think Romero will be rested for the next game against Everton on Monday, the 7th of March. We've got quite a long time off until our next game, if I have to be honest. So obviously I think Rodon will come in. I think Dyer and Davies will keep their positions. And then 4 in the midfield of Doherty, Winks, Højbjerg and Sessegnon. Maybe Reguilon will play tonight. Obviously Reguilon has had COVID. But maybe he'll come back in tonight. But Doherty 100% deserves to start. Maybe Emerson will play, but I will start Doherty in my opinion, with Winks and Højbjerg in the middle. Winks, if I have to be honest, I think he actually played really well against Leeds. Højbjerg did alright and Sessegnon did really well too. And then the 2 attacking midfielders, Lucas Moura and Heung-min Son. I think it is time for Dejan Kulusevski to get a bit of a rest. Obviously, he's been absolutely on fire, against Man City and against Leeds. So I think he has to get a rest. So I think it's time for Moura to come in alongside Son, alongside him. And up front tonight, Harry Kane. Obviously, Dane Scarlett did come on. So will Scarlett play? Who knows? But it'll probably be Kane, if I have to be honest. But yeah, anyway, so my predictive lineup is Gallini, Rodon, Dyer, Davies, Doherty, Winks, Højbjerg, Sessegnon, Moura, Son and Kane. I hope you enjoyed the video. Smash a like, subscribe, and I'll see you for the matchday vlog. Come on, you Spurs, and let's get to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Come on!